I am definitely in a new season right now. And the new season is not really wanting to be in relationships that perpetuate posturing. I'm just over it. I mean, as adults, we accomplish a lot, absolutely. And of course, we have this deep identity ties with everything that we accomplished. Like if we're graduated and we introduce ourselves, we want to mention that we graduated with this amount of degrees. And if we bought a new home, we want to mention that new home as we're introducing ourselves. If we have children, we want to mention the amount of children and the accomplishments our children have accomplished as a way of introducing ourselves. And to be frank, all those things seem so surface to me. I mean, the children part is a little bit sentimental because children are sentimental creatures. They need to be acknowledged, and they need to be remembered, and they need to be seen. But when I'm asking someone about who they are, outside of these accomplishments, outside of their children, and also outside of their relationships with other people, I think people find it really hard to just talk about who they are. And I'm just bored. I want to be around people who aren't afraid to talk about how they feel about what they are observing in the world. Like if I get into a group with people and they mention the things that are going on in the world, but they're not talking about how it affects them, I feel like I'm wasting energy. We're all experiencing life, and it feels like no one wants to talk about. Hi, kitty. It feels like no. Can I have a conversation? That is cute. It feels like people want to talk about how much they know about what's going on in the world, but not really how it's affecting them internally and mentally. Physically even, like we all experienced COVID in 2020, and no one seems to want to talk about how it affected them. No one wants to talk about how it affected them having to jump back and go back to work and start participating in this hamster wheel that we're all in. That's, supporting a lot of wars and attacks and occupations, but no one wants to talk about that. This is one of the reasons why I don't like socializing anymore. Because it's just vapid, it's empty, it's surfaced, and my soul entirely wants deeper, more personable, more in touch with self kind of connections. And I know that I could push myself to make it personable, right? And it's a challenge, it's an exercise that I could do. But sometimes I'm just like, why do I even have to do that? Why can't people just meet me where I'm at? I'm tired of meeting people where they are a little bit, a little bit. I'm more so like, if I see where they are and it's not vibing with where I'm at, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with them. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And if it leaves me with like 2 friends, bitch, then I have 2 friends, okay? Because I'm just exhausted of the vapidity of relationships. I'm exhausted of it. And then the slow burns, the people who have walls up. Get over yourselves. Get over yourselves. We've all been harmed and hurt and abused and traumatized. Shout out to those who haven't. But in one way or another, we've experienced some blow of trauma in our lifetime. So none of us is like that omnipotent, okay? That we have to have walls up. How about we talk about what we've experienced and then maybe the walls would be collapsed, right? How about we talk about how we feel so that the walls are collapsed? But having to make me climb up your walls to get to know you, bitch, goodbye. Goodbye. I'm not doing that kind of work anymore. If you're not available in that way emotionally, as I am available in that way emotionally, then bye-bye. Goodbye. That's where I'm at.